everyone, and welcome to Della Fox Checks. Today, I'm going to be heading over to Orange County because they just opened up a new Christmas drive-thru event. This one is called Night of Lights. This is the front entrance to the Night of Lights event located in Orange County. And when you get here, there's two ways you could go. On the left-hand side, they sell food, like carnival food. So if you're hungry, you could go buy some food. And on the right-hand side, it's the line to start making line to get in. So if you bought the general admission ticket, make sure you get here with plenty of time because you will wait about an hour and 25 minutes just to get in. So while we were here, everyone that was in the general admission side was mad because our cars did not move. This event did sell a fast pass and those cars were just flying through the lines, like they got preference. So me and the other people that I took, we had to pull out our phones and start playing some Among Us because why not? We had to find the imposter. And this is just a little preview of us playing and having fun. I mean, we were just trying to kill time really because an hour and a half was a long time to wait. As you can see here, we had 55 minutes at this point waiting to get in. And literally, we got here and we were just stuck in this one place. Like, our car never moved for 55 minutes. And of course, there were people that were selling stuff. But again, like everyone in the general admission line was pissed. Everyone was honking and everyone was just like, what's going on here? So finally, after like an hour and 10 minutes, we finally started moving, you guys. So this is the front entrance to the Night of Lights event. And look how awesome that logo looks. And I love these little soldiers and candy canes that they put on the right hand side, kind of to greet you. And if you look here, there's two lanes. So the right hand side is the general admission side and the left hand side is a fast pass lane. So this is the first tunnel that we're going in through, and I like all the colors. I do like the white background of the wall that they put because it lets you see the colors a lot more nicely. And I do like this like style and pattern that they have going here. They got some red and white at the top, and they got like different colors on the side that are also like red, white, and they're doing their own thing, which is pretty cool. You know, something to get us in the mood for the Christmas event. And this is where it starts. The first thing we see here is we got a little park ranger that's a snowman. He is greeting everybody as we come in, which is really nice to see. Hey, how's it going, sir? And the second snowman that we got here, he's pulling out his phone because he's more like of a businessman. He looks like he's in the mafia or something. He's getting ready to call some big shots. And the next snowman that we have here is a cowboy one. Of course, he's wearing his tejana and he's got the phone, so he's making some moves. And we got some elves. They're putting the esferas on the Christmas tree, which is really cool to see. And of course, Santa is supervising them. And there goes Santa's penthouse. It looks really cool, and I like the way that the designs here are made, right? Like they're like outlines of what it would be. So like an outline of a house, an outline of a snowman, an outline of like a Christmas tree. Or like, look at this elf right here. It looks like he's tracking someone. He's probably tracking his girlfriend because she got lost. And here goes his secret bodyguard, making sure that he's okay. He's probably like a big shot executive. And of course, we got a tally here of all the people who have been nice this year. And wow, that is not a lot of people who have been nice, you guys. What has everyone been doing in quarantine that the number is so low? And on the left hand side, there was this big red esfera with some stars on it. And we have seen this. I saw this at Six Flags, but it's nice that they didn't have too many. And of course, we had a little frozen princess here greeting us and saying hi to everybody. You know, try to liven up the mood since we did just wait an hour and a half to come in. And there goes a sign that says repair shop. And here are some elves that are repairing a broken down like stand that they had. It says Blitzen. So they're working on it, and man, those elves are such hard workers, you guys. I can see why Santa has them in the North Pole, helping him make the Christmas presents. And after that, we got another snowman here, and he is playing guitar, and hopefully he's bumping some corridos, because it looks like he's going at it, you know. And on the left hand side, they had another esfera, and this one was a blue one, and I like that they changed the color and the design. So this one is blue, and it's got like a gold outline. Oh, what the heck? We have a snowman that's an alien here greeting us. That's very interesting that they decided to put that here. It looks like he's the only alien, so I hope he comes in peace. And after that, we got another snowman here. He looks like he's an Apache with his arrows. He's protecting everybody. He's just chilling. And we got another snowman here. He's probably the one who helped put this together because he has a pickaxe. And he's probably looking for any diamonds in the snow. And we got another snowman in the back. And this one is doing like a trick with his lasso. Something you would see at the rodeos, like at Pico Rivera. And on the left hand side, we got a little carousel here, and I like the way they designed it with like the Christmas ornaments around it, and they put a bunch of like Christmas trees around it also. So it's really cool. It just kind of goes with the whole event. I like it. I mean, it's kind of random, right, to have a random ride there, but it just kind of goes perfectly with the whole scene. And even if you look at the background, we can see the trees that look nice. And there we go. We have another little train here, and this one's smaller. I'm guessing this one is the one that the elves use when they're in the North Pole, maybe to like move around. And we had a huge reindeer right here. Looks like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer greeting us and telling us hi, thanks for coming. I really like that one. I'm a big fan of Rudolph. And after that, we had these people performing for us, and of course they were happy, they were cheering us up, they were hyping us up. And this guy was doing tricks with his little balls right here, and he was waving at us and saying what's up, which was really interesting to see here. And they put a little ride with the Illuminati symbol at the top. Makes you wonder if this is like an Illuminati event that they sponsored. Interesting. The conspiracy theories start. Leave your comment below, letting me know what you think of that. And then we have a wall here with a bunch of lights and a bunch of like snowflakes on it, with a Christmas tree on the right hand side with a little star at the top. And it was pretty cool. You know, this is kind of like to hide what's behind there, because we can see there's a huge Christmas tree there. I don't want to spoil it for myself, but this is kind of like where the people who got the general admission wait. And now here goes a purple Shamu and a scuba diver who is probably swimming in the water in the North Pole. We got a merman here, and he is chilling. And we got a mermaid, of course. She has a bunch of presents that she's carrying for herself. And this whole theme right here is kind of like underwater. So I guess this is what the elves do when they're not busy making Christmas presents for everybody. They're just like chilling in the water. And of course, it looks like that turtle from Finding Nemo. You guys remember which one, right? And he's also here swimming. We got another little mermaid here. I didn't even know little mermaids like lived in the North Pole. And here goes some elves. Damn, are they stealing that pearl from the clam? And another mermaid. She is hugging a squid. She loves her little friend there. And the next thing that we see is kind of like some homes, like something you would see from SpongeBob, right? So these homes are like kind of like some shells, and they got windows and some seaweed and their Christmas ornament in the front, which was a nice touch. And of course, we got a seahorse here, and we got another little fish right here in the bottom. They look pretty cool. And oh, we got a sunken ship, you guys, from Sea of Thieves. Somebody stole somebody's loot. And here goes Santa Claus, and he's using dolphins to pull his like ride. That's pretty interesting. And look at this, you guys. This merman is giving a present to his girlfriend right here, which is pretty nice to see. A time of giving. And of course, we got another little shell house right here. I like it. It's blue. Some seaweed. And this is like those rocks that you would see underwater. But of course, they lit them up with like colorful lights to kind of put you in the tone. It's kind of an interesting theme. And look at this octopus. Somebody gave him a present, and he's opening to see what it is. I wonder what do you guys give an octopus? And look at this like snake right here. He is hiding in the rock and just like poking his head out and putting it in. And he's probably waiting for someone to give him a Christmas present. And look at this rock. I like this rock. Look how awesome it looks with all those starfish on it. I'm really digging this section right now. And we got another rock. And notice how the rocks are all different, which is really awesome. They did not use the same styles, which I really appreciate. And look at this tree right here with the bushes lit up. Looks really nice. Oh, look at this next part. It looks really nice. That Christmas tree looks nice and tall. And like this whole shot right here looks really nice to see. I'm really liking it. And on the left, of course, we're still continuing with the underwater theme. So we got some elves here. And look at this elf. He hid all his presents in a treasure chest so that no one comes up on them. And look at the tree. Look at the blue and like the purplish colors. It looks really nice. And I like the big bright like star at the top. Like look at it. It looks so awesome. But like even the bottom, they got presents. They got these bushes. Like they got a couple of things going on in this shot. And it makes you feel like kind of at home, right? Kind of setting you into the like the holiday theme type of thing. And look at these reindeers right here. This one's lit up. And it was pretty nice to see that they're continuing with like the Christmas theme right here. And look at the bushes on the right hand side, the trees that they lit up with some white lights. And it's interesting, look at the esferas. They made the esferas purple. So this Christmas tree is like blue and purple. I haven't seen that combination, but I'm liking it. It looks nice on this Christmas tree. And we got some pink candy cane right here dancing for us, and a red one. They're really happy because we came to visit them, and they're like welcoming us into the Night of Lights event in Orange County. And again, look at the presents on the left hand side, the way they're lit up with more Christmas lights. I wonder if that's where like my Christmas present is at right now. And we got another Christmas present. This one is happy and dancing, and I guess I can't wait to be opened, you know. And look at this bear here that we got, a nice white polar bear, also dancing for us. He's kicking it next to the Christmas tree because I'm guessing he's expecting like his own little present also. So he's probably like, damn, I'm gonna chill, dance a little, a ver que me regalan, you know. And look at this fish. Damn, this clam was not nice to that fish right there at all. It was probably trying to come up on his pearl. And there was another rock, and that one had a little crab. And look at the seaweed. They decorated the seaweed with red esferas. And look, they put a starfish at the top. How cool is that? And we got some more underwater stuff right there. And next, this is the 12 days of Christmas. So this is the first one. We got like a bird con peras. And this is day 1. And look how awesome it looks. Like the bird is eating the pera. Pretty interesting, right? And look at this Christmas tree. They did light it up in between the days of Christmas, which was nice. I did like that they put lights at the top, and the trunk is also decorated, so it gives you some nice vibes. Day 2 right here, we have like 2 birds that are in love in a cage, probably lovebirds, and they're purplish, whitish. I like that combination. And I like the bushes at the bottom with the white. Like, I like the different whites that they use. There's like a cool white at the top. And look at this chicken. This is the 3rd day of Christmas, and this house has grapes on it. This is day 3, and I'm guessing the hen likes the grapes. And we had a little dolphin there swimming. Day 4 is another nice bird. And this one's singing because you can see the music notes on the left-hand side. Day 5 is like a box, and this one is kind of cool. I like the design of it, how it's spinning. It's pretty interesting. And day 6 is like a swan, looks like. Look at this swan on day 7 with some water. Day 8 is like a farmer who's milking his cow. And of course the bottom is his ranch, and he's got some hay down there. Day 9 looks like a princess dancing and like a banquet and like a chandelier at the top. And I'm liking these days are nice. Day 10 is a jester dancing and performing at the castle. Day 11 is someone performing, and he's got a flute, and he's probably playing a song for like someone important, royalty. And day 12, which is the last one, is someone playing like a drum kit right here, which is pretty cool. If you're enjoying what you're seeing, you guys, do me a huge favor and hit the like button down below. It helps me out big time. Also, I'm on the way to 100 subscribers, so if you guys can help me out by hitting subscribe, I would really appreciate it. I'm gonna keep posting some more Christmas events and also reviews of places that you're gonna want to go eat at. And next we get into the snow globe. That's what this one is called. And we go into this nice tunnel with some red lights. And in the middle, we have a bird. This one is blue. He's got like a blue Santa hat. And there was snow here, which was awesome. And they had a bunch of snow machines. So you really saw like the snow all over the place. And I like right here in this kiosco, how they put like 3 Christmas trees in the middle. And this is pretty cool. Something you would see like in East LA. Which was pretty cool. They incorporated a little bit of, LA County into it, which is pretty nice. And on the left hand side of where the kiosco was at, they did decorate the wall. And look how awesome it looks. So the whole wall is white, and it's like decorated with a bunch of green and a bunch of lights, and they have a bunch of Christmas trees, and they even got this nice little like light pole right there with a light at the top, and this snowman, and this whole little section here was really nice, and I really liked it. This next section is called Icicle Playground, and right here they're keeping up with the white and the red theme. And they got some little blue lights on the right hand side, like dividing the cars. And again, the right side is the fast lane people. The left hand side is the general admission. And in the middle, they had some statues that were supposed to be made out of ice, but they were white, because it's not really that cold for ice to be able to freeze. But it was really nice to see. I really liked the way they did these sculptures. They even put some reindeer that were supposed to be frozen, and the whole white in this theme was really interesting. And we had Elsa from Frozen on the left hand side. She's probably what made those frozen people like frozen to begin with, and she was like saying hi to everybody. I just hope she doesn't freezes us. And we had some nice little designs here, and we got a person pushing a stroller. And we have a little design here, like a car with the yellow headlights. And I like these. These are pretty interesting. I like the way they designed them. And here goes somebody who just went shopping. They probably went to the mall and got a bunch of specials. And next up, we got some more tunnels. And they got the Night of Lights OC logo on the left-hand side. And I like these tunnels. And it's interesting. If you look on the left-hand side, these are made from like shipping containers of boats. What they use to transport stuff. So it's pretty creative. They didn't have any walls to make a tunnel, so they got these shipping containers to make this tunnel. So you can see they thought about what they were gonna do. And this left the sign here, it's a choo-choo train, and I really like this one. It's so big, and they got some coal, they got a passenger train, but it just looks cool when you're passing by it. At least I thought so. And in the front, we have a couple who is hugging. He probably just gave her an awesome Christmas present, so she is very happy. And here goes one of those old school trains that you push, and they got some presents at the top. I guess somebody's gonna be delivering those. And we got a newsstand here. Somebody is like reading the news. They probably just bought some news to read it, probably like in the old days where they didn't have internet, so they had to have like a paper boy selling it. So, incorporating a little bit of everything for like the older crowd and the younger crowd. And this next place is called Shadow Elf Village. And I like the colors here. They finally changed the colors. Right here it's white and blue, which is pretty interesting. I like it. It's setting us up for this next theme that we are about to see. And right here they kind of had like little cutouts that you would make with like paper, but these were of course bigger and made with cardboard. And they had a little wall here dividing the fast pass people with the general admission people. And you know, some lights, which was pretty cool. And on the left hand side, they had all these creative like cutouts that they had made. So there was like houses, trees, fences. Like, they got really creative with this stuff, and it is a little hard to show on the video because we are moving and some of the designs are small, but they were really nice. And again, look at this wall of lights. I'm telling you guys, they really got creative. And here someone's pulling the chimney from that church maybe, and we got a little Christmas tree with some snow. And here we got a parent pulling their kid in like a little wagon, and this kid probably asked for a plane and now they're playing with it. Damn, sounds like fun right now. I need to get myself a little drone. And we got another kiosco here with some Christmas carolers, and they're singing and they're like, you know, making everyone happy with their voice and their music, which is something I do like. I do like Christmas music, and they did have different music on every section that we're passing by. So it was nice that every time you would switch sections, there was a different soundtrack. And look at this little truck that's green. And we got Toys R Us. Of course, this is for the 90s babies, 80s. You guys know we had it good when we had Toys R Us. And here we go. We're in Santa's headquarters. And they did have Santa Claus greeting everybody. He was telling everybody hi. So if you told Santa, hey, I want an Xbox, he would be like, I got you. I'm going to give it to you. So he was interacting with the crowd and everybody in the car, so that was cool. He had a little microphone. He was giving his Santa Claus ho 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 cheers, which was pretty cool. And he was a nice guy. I did enjoy this section. I went slow because he was cracking some jokes for adults and kids. And on the left hand side, of course, this is Santa's headquarters. So this is where all the presents are at. A bunch of Christmas trees, Christmas lights, and it's nice. I'm really liking the white on the back also. And this next section is called Falling Star Alley, and they changed the color again. This one looks more orangey, reddish when you enter the tunnel. So it's interesting because it's red and then we're seeing a bunch of blue. So I like that contrast that they did. And look at these reindeer. They're lit up and they're pulling Santa's sleigh. And look at all these lights. So they got a bunch of Christmas trees, some white, some green, some with colorful lights, some with white lights. And look at the wall. The wall is full of like blue and white. And on the right hand side, look, you could still see the trees with those awesome like little falling star lights. That's what the theme of this area was. So the lights at the top are supposed to be falling stars, like the little lights, the way they turn down. So I'm liking this theme. It was a little reddish and now it's turning blue. So it's really interesting and I like it. It's so basic, you guys. Literally just some walls with like some lights on the side. But the way they designed it was really nice, and it really got me to that falling star theme. And next up in this next tunnel, there is a bunch of lights, and these lights are more like red. And in these final sections, we do have like some families gathered up. And look at this Christmas tree. Wow. I really like it. I like all these candles on it with the esferas. It's really nice and interesting. I really like that Christmas tree. And on the right hand side, we did have more Christmas trees. And look at this big Christmas tree with the star at the top. This one has some green, some blue, and some red lights on it. And like, look, I like the way the lights are like turning on, like the design of the tree. And right here, if you guys purchase a fast pass lane, it did come with a picture. So you would be in your car and they would take a picture of you. So if you come and that's something you're interested in, then it is an option. Which, I mean, if you got the money, why not? You know, it looks like it would be cool. And this is the ending of our trip today. It's time for the verdict, you guys. And I'm going to be giving this place 5 out of 5 stars. So I really liked everything. Everything about this Christmas drive-thru event was awesome. But I think one thing that I liked a lot was the way they created the outlines for their designs, for their Christmas designs, right? So I like the way they would outline like a home and then put Christmas lights around it. And the reason why I liked that they had stuff like this was because I'm a person that has been to almost every single Christmas drive-thru event in LA, and no other Christmas drive-thru event had designs like this. So I'm a big fan of it. I did like that they did something completely different, and I also like that they didn't forget about Christmas lights. They did use a bunch of Christmas lights. They had a bunch of different Christmas themes, and I really like that. Muchos árboles. Estaba Santa Claus diciéndonos hola, ¿cómo están? And it was really awesome. The only thing I didn't like about this event was that if you dropped the $130 to get into the fast pass lane, you got preference here, and you basically got it to skip ahead of everybody. You literally got in like 10 to 20 minutes. And if you got the general admission, which was about $80 on the weekends, you had to wait an hour and 20 minutes to get in. That was the only downside of this event. No other Christmas event has done this, so I did feel like that sucked. But if you still want to bring your family, just make sure you bring some games to play or something to draw with, something to keep the family entertained, because you are going to wait a while if you get the general admission. Finally, this was De La Fox Checks, and I approve of Nights of LA in Orange County.